realfmgrenada.com. Well, some different arrangements would have to be made because we are experiencing serious problems in relation to our phones. And honestly, I have not had any word from the company as to when our phone service may be restored. So that is a serious challenge here, and hence the reason why those of you who usually call us via the landline, hence the reason why you can't reach us. However, you can reach the studio by calling 442-0175. That's on a WhatsApp. You can reach the studio through that. And you can also reach the office at 406 6188. You can reach the office by that number, or WhatsApp 442-0975. So those are the only ways you'll be able to reach us. WhatsApp 442-0175. That's the studio. And the office is 442-0975. That's WhatsApp. And for our mobile number, it is 406-6188. All right, so you can reach the newsroom and the office through those two numbers. So top of the morning to you again. Those of you who are online and listening, we say blessings to you, and here's hoping that you will have a wonderful day as I implore to the Master, the Great One, the Supreme Creator, the Great I Am, the Ancient of Days. I implore upon him, I beg him and beseech and ask him to bless you in a very special way today, and to make every single thing that you want positively. That's it. Every single thing that you want positively, I hope and pray that the Creator, the Ancient of Days, will make it happen for you. So, hi, and welcome once again to Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Challenges continue, but we are hoping to, I will say, be out of the challenge mood maybe sometime later this week. We believe that our engineer is going to be able to make it up to the Kublal area today, and once he's able to make it up to the Kublal area, he will be able to realize what the problems that we're facing up there, and see how best he can handle it. So, peace, love, happiness, and joy. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. It's Monday, the 15th day of the 7th month, 2024. Let me say good morning to all those who are already on the stream. Theresa Joseph inside of Toronto. Good morning to you, Theresa. Claude Abraham and Gemma Warwood. What's up, Gemma? And here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. Errol Bonaparte. Miriam, top of the morning to you, baby daddy. Yeah. Hulk up the likes, friends. Hulk up the likes. Don't forget, once you sign in, the first thing you should do when you sign in is just to hit that like button. Lisa Charles, how you doing? Jerome Lewis, you inside of Toronto. Lisa, where are you? Shirley Scarrett, what's up, my girl? Anne-Marie Celestine Grant, yeah, inside of New York City. All these lovely people listening at this time, and our numbers continue to climb. I bet within the next half an hour, so we should be quickly approaching the 100. We already at what, about 21 or so persons listening. Gemma James, how you doing? Theresa Joseph, yeah, good morning to you again, Theresa. Gemma, good top of the morning to you guys. It's so beautiful, so wonderful when you take the opportunity to say hi, to say hello, and to let us know that what we're doing here is appreciated by yourself. This is Real FM Radio. Stay with us.
Sponsor of many cultural activities within the Triland State of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou Pretty Carnival, the Carriacou Stringman Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home.
Become a leak finder. Check for leaks in and around your home. Common places for leaks in the home are kitchen pipes, below kitchen sinks, shower heads, bathroom faucets, toilet tanks, and laundry rooms. One drip every second adds up to 5 gallons per day.
A message from the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada, G-Cruise Project.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Seasons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Seasons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Seasons. Seasons. Express your style with Color by Seasons.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings, and nursery supplies,
diesel water pumps, walk behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. When you're moving, you gotta be careful. Which direction you're going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise.
Good morning, Grenada. You gotta be careful. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. You know, I put on a pants this morning and I tried to go to the back pockets. And you know, they're sewed down? Pop chuts. I don't know how they can sew down. So where they expect me to put my wallet? Although I ain't got nothing in the wallet, but still got to have my IDs with me. Can't walk around like a John Doe. Speaking of which, this is something that I've meant to mention to the youngsters of the nation. You need to have some sort of ID. You need to have some sort of ID. You cannot continue walking around without IDs. That's not good. You may say, well, I don't want to register to vote. Okay, fine. Fine, you don't want to register to vote. We can talk that language another time. I'm going to try to convince you to get registered another time. But here's what. You don't want to register to vote, but you need an ID. Here's what you can do. Go to the National Insurance Scheme. You begin off to work or you're working, go to the National Insurance Scheme. They will issue you with an ID. Then, for another ID, go to do the exam for the driver's license. You can get a learner's permit, which of course can also work as an ID. So that's 2 IDs there. Where do you get the third one? I don't know. I don't know where you get the third one, but at least you can have 2 pieces of ID. Most places want 2 pieces of ID from you. All right. So we don't talk about the ID day. I'm still trying to do so and find the best way to contact the Met Office. I'm not too sure if we can do the WhatsApp thing, so I'm going to have to make some calls today to figure out whether or not we can do the WhatsApp thing with the Met Office. So you'll find out about that more tomorrow, because at around this time, we should be speaking to the folks at the Met Office, getting an idea, an appreciation of the weather. There are a couple of things that that this weather system has brought home to me. It is sad to say that none of us, and I'd love to hear comments from you. The number you can call is 442-0175. It is sad to say that none of us media houses, radio stations, television. None of us are prepared for a hurricane. Straight up. None of us are prepared for the passage of a hurricane. When you look at it, it has taken what? How many days we gone now? However long, and Real FM is not necessarily back full on yet. There are those who are. On Friday, a number of stations, Thursday, Friday, a number of stations came up fully. But that is not good. So I want to go on a drive where two things I want to do. I want to ensure that we do not have a situation like this ever again, where it has to be hours before we can broadcast to the listeners, people who really and truly do need information. And how do we do it? And I sat down for the past couple of days, and first thing, we need power. We need power. So in order to have the power, immediately after a storm, a hurricane, then we need to be doing alternative energy. Whether it be wind or sun. Alternative energy is the way to go. And I'm speaking Real FM here. I'm not speaking anybody else. They decide whatever they want to do. So the other concern would be, what do we do when our transmitting site is way in the mountains and sometimes the roads are blocked and sometimes the power lines are down? And you, of course, have to wait. What do we do? So, Andre, again, sitting and talking to himself, not answering, because if I answer, that means I've gone cuckoo, gone mad. But Andre talking to himself, and I realized that I need to purchase another transmitter. That transmitter will be placed at the location, not to be used when we're doing regular programming, but that transmitter will be there so that when these things happen, we can pop and switch that transmitter on, even if we have to run it for limited periods, but we can switch it on. So that's the ideas that I came up with. So solar for the studio and a secondary transmitter at a location. Why? And I'm not saying the location. That is one thing I'm not going to give out, because other people will have access to the location and they might run in front and be able to think. I'm not going to say the location. When I do it, then I'll tell you where the location is. So that's the next project that Real FM will be working on. I was informed over the weekend that there was a bit of bother that bothered the people who are running the Meals on Wheels program in Carriacou. I picked up that there was a problem. So I did some double checks and realized that yes, there was a problem. What was the problem? Or what is the problem? Well, you see, if you have a situation where people are not thinking, and when other people think, like I was just thinking about what I'm going to be doing next, and you see I did not give the location where I would want to put the transmitter. I didn't give it not because I don't know where I want it. I know where I want it, but I didn't give it because I know other people who are more affluent than I am will run ahead and do it. Now here's what. The New National Party, they had the idea, and they realized, holy cow, we need to do so and assist the people of Carriacou and PD Martinique, not just to put roofs on their heads, but everybody. Well, most people lost everything. And it was a situation for days. The people were living on cricks and sardines and sausages and all these tin stuff that Food and Nutrition will tell you, no, don't do that, don't touch those things. They have too much salt content and yada, 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 and all these kind of things about it. So that is what the people of Carriacou and PD Martinique were living on, Carriacou mainly. So the New National Party said, no, we've got to try to give as many people as we can at least one hot meal for the day. And that they did with all the challenges. With all the challenges, they're able to do that. Where did they get the money from? The New National Party is a very resourceful party, and they have members who are always willing to contribute to the good of the nation. So in any event, they started, and by all indications, this thing was going superb, splendid, until recently, over the weekend, they were visited by a public health inspector. They were visited by that. Go and check Carla post. Carla will tell you that. They were visited by a public health inspector who indicated to them, hey, I'm here to check out and to make sure that everything is okay. Now, I am not saying that they should not be visited. I am not saying that the public health inspector should not be doing his or her work to ensure that the people of Carriacou are being fed properly and that everything is hygienic. I'm not saying that should not be the case. I honestly believe, hey, it should be. But when it is done maliciously, that is where the problem is. When it is done maliciously. How many other places have you visited with the passage of the hurricane that are supplying people with food? How many other places have you visited? Or, put it this way, because when I say have you visited, it may look like if I want to berate the person who visited. No. The government, the people, the powers that be, how many places did you say go visit? I ask here, Tevin Andrews, was that an order from you, sir? I ask here, Deacon Mitchell, was that an order from you, sir? What's going on with you guys? You got left in the dust. You got left behind. You know why you got left behind? Lack of institutional knowledge. You can go and start. I tell you what, here's what you can do at this particular point in time. You can go start feeding people too. There's nothing wrong. You can start a program. You have the resources of the state. So you can start a program like that. Instead of using the resources of the state to hinder, to slow down, to stop what the New National Party is doing. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Come on. Come on. Why would you want to stop a man from getting a hot meal? That may be the only thing he's able to have. And you really want to stop that? Listen, call me up. My number 457-6188. Call me up. Let's have a conversation. Let me give you some ideas of things that you can do. Because it seems as if, well, not seems as if, it is a fact now that the NNP is always ahead of you. The NNP decided, okay, fine, we're going to bring some toilets to Carriacou, portable toilets. You guys start thinking, oh, how they go clean, yada, yada. Duh. Do you think that they honestly will bring them up there and not clean them? Come on. A portable toilet can hold so much. So they must be clean. And the NNP is not an irresponsible party, so as not to ensure that these things are clean. But I tell you what, look out for this one. Look out for this one. Because these toilets, they can be cleaned every 2 weeks. Meaning cleaned out, take out all the feces and everything like that, pump them into the truck, and then the truck would have to go and pump them somewhere. Now, based on my information, the Ministry for Health in Carriacou, they were spoken to. So I'm going to ask the question here. Ministry of Health inside of Carriacou, Minister Andrews, this falls under your thing again. You're responsible for Carriacou and Peter Martinic affairs. Is it true that the Ministry of Health in Carriacou was spoken to about the portable toilets? Is that true? Is it also true that the Ministry of Health said, yeah, that can be done, and we will excavate and have a hole in the Dumfries area where you can, when you clean out the toilets, you can go and pump the sewage into that hole? Is that true? Is it also true that at this particular time, the Ministry of Health in Carriacou, they're having second thoughts? But guys, you guys better don't have second thoughts on this, you know. Because you were spoken to based on my information. You were spoken to. You were asked. And you said you were the ones who came up with the idea and say, hey, we can do that there. So is it true now that you're having second thoughts? Ministry of Health in Carriacou, Minister Tevin Andrews, come on, guy. You can do better than this. There are other things that you can do. Try to realize, here's one, try to realize what are you going to do when September rolls in. And that's not very far away. What are you going to do when September rolls in? Are you going to wait until 1 week, 2 weeks before school is due to open? Are you going to wait until that time to tell parents what you are doing as it relates to their child's education? Are you going to move the children from Carriacou, PD Martinic, because you don't look like you're going to have anything ready by then? You don't look like you're going to have that ready. It is going to be a tough task. We all know. So are you going to move the children from Carriacou, PD Martinic onto the mainland? And if you're going to move them onto the mainland, where are you going to house them? And would you be having some parents come with the children and the teachers come down, because you're probably asking, well, if we move them down, what are we going to do with the teachers? Well, move the teachers too. Yeah. Because the children will have to have things like their clothes washed and their clothes ironed and everything like that. All these things need to be taken into consideration. You have the resources. Minister Andrews, Tevin Andrews, you have the resources. You have the government purse. What are you going to do? Children need to go to school. They need to. You can't disrupt their school cycle. You have to ensure. And you know what? It's a good thing because most of them are going to a new form. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Yes, folks, as I indicated to you, you can call 442-0175. That's a WhatsApp line. Only WhatsApp calls I can accept. We don't have a situation where put it this way, the phone lines, they're all down. And we have not been informed as yet as to how soon we'll be able to do so and have the phone lines back up and running. So 442-0, who's going to be our first caller this morning? 442-0175. That's the WhatsApp number you can reach me on, and it'll be nice to hear from you.
Wolf in sheep clothing, both of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Sponsor of many cultural activities within the Trial State of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and stringman music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou Preparedness Carnival, the Carriacou Stringman Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home.
Become a leak finder. Check for leaks in and around your home. Common places for leaks in the home are kitchen pipes, below kitchen sinks, shower heads, bathroom faucets, toilet tanks, and laundry rooms. One drip every second adds up to 5 gallons per day.
A message from the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada, Xpressions project.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Seasons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Seasons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Seasons. Seasons. Express your style with Color by Seasons. Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You gotta be.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta be careful in how you do it.
You gotta be careful. How you move when you.
Alban Harris, how you doing this morning? Sherma Jeremiah, trust that you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And how's Kathleen Ledlow? Trust that your morning is fine. And there's a Jen on with us. Good morning, Jen. Here's hoping that you're cool. Also, Michelle Alexander, she's usually there saying good morning. Trajan John, top of the morning to you, Zaya. And Jacintia Livingstone, Carol Belfon, and Desmond de Bellet. What's up, Desmond? I trust everything is going good. And Kathleen Knights, how are you doing? Well, Desmond, where are you? Oh, no, I don't know. Norma Ray, yeah. Blessings to you, Norma. Blessings to you always. So, hey, nobody Like, all you don't understand how to make that WhatsApp call at all. So there's nobody who's gonna do so and handle that WhatsApp call. But no, we have to do so and be very careful and be very mindful of what can be considered and what is not just considered to be, but what is harassment. And that harassment can lead to victimization. Check it. In a time like now, I'm not saying that you don't have to be careful with what people ingest, because it could cause a whole outbreak of all kind of stupidness. But in a time like now, you are insisting in a time like now that a health inspector go, and it's not that they shouldn't go. And yes, you probably you have to ensure, but it's how you do the thing. Good morning to you, Festus. How are you doing?
Not bad, brother Andrew. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's happening?
Yeah, listening to you. So I wonder if the inspectors inspecting the corned beef on the sardine and the creeks and to make sure it's okay before you serve it to the people.
I couldn't answer that question, my brother.
I know you cannot. I know asking them, so I hope they're listening. I hope that is the most important part to look at. If what they're serving there is because the food is fresh, I know the food is good. But if they take that step to do what they do, nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I think the corned beef and the sardine and the creeks is very important to inspect to make sure it's right and ready. Anyhow, brother Andrew, you take care. I'm on the other end listening to you.
Thank you, my brother. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Dr. Julie Dubois, how are you doing? Are you on your way to work? Yeah. Maybe you can call me one of these mornings, Julian. I need to hear your voice too. 4420175. That is the WhatsApp number you can access and say good morning to us here. And let's hear from you. It's important, that we hear from you. Maybe there's somebody in Carriacou who would like to say something, and by whatever means you're listening now. Here's another caller. Yeah, good morning. How you doing? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Andrew, as you were saying, the color just now was saying, yes, no problem. We have no problem. He'll inspector going to inspect. Right? The color was saying that if you're inspecting that, you will also inspect the sardine, the canvas, because at a time of this, some expired things could be coming, giving out to people to consume. So you should inspect everything. Right? But if we're doing it as malice to stop people agreeing and try to reach out and help people in a time of this, right? A time of this, and you do it because what NMP, you see, NMP is a party with vision, right? Uh, they have vision and they look at the situation and they say, well, look, yes, you're giving people sardine and creeks, other things, but then the people will get accustomed with that, and they need a hot meal, and I don't, and if you will not do anything that is not good for consumption, right? Because there are people there that health professional there, and they will know definitely what they offer is things that people could consume and they properly taken care of. Okay, so while the NDC and them and the NDC trying to stop the NMP for doing reaching to helping people, them not doing nothing, right? You don't do nothing. And when this food is given out, it's not given out to one set of people. Everybody, and if you don't look at it, or all the people support them. You put aside politics, right? And give it anyone who passes and they need, they getting thing. And if what they get and you're not healthy, most of some people would complain and say, well, when it affected them. And once nobody is complaining, that the thing is properly for consumption. Right?
Okay.
So you see, okay, brother, and you have a blessed man.
You too, one love. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Now, let me say this to you, yeah? that caller who called and spoke about are they inspecting the corned beef and the sausages and the luncheon meat and what and the cricks and everything like that. Now, I don't know if you realize how important that statement was. Here's what takes place. Rodents, they multiply very, very, very fast, especially in these times. Cockroaches, rats, and the likes. And they're hungry. This hurricane has made them hungry. I tell you what, I had an avocado on a bench. And one day I realized that about half in the avocado was eaten. It wasn't fully ripe, but about half in the avocado was eaten. So I'm like, well, what the heck would come here to eat the avocado? So I put another avocado that wasn't ripe too. And the creature ate the first one in its entirety and then started on the second one. And I kept looking and looking and looking. No. I was not seeing what I was thinking. It was a iguana. I was thinking it could be a manicou. I was thinking it could be a mongoose. Not seeing anything. It wasn't until about 2 nights ago when the area was cleared and coming to the house, what I saw coming from the area where the avocado was a cat. The cat was eating a green avocado. The cat had to find something to eat. So understand that the rodents, they're doing a number and they may damage some 1 or 2 packet of cricks in the box. They may damage them. And of course you throw them out because you say, hey, I tell that up. And guess what? Those that are not touched based on your eyes by the rats, you use them. You touch the packet and you open it. But guess what? Rat, urine on that. And that is where it's bad. So what you have to do is to ensure. Now, and I'm speaking to people in St. Patrick first and foremost. And now by extension, the people of Carriacou, PD, Martinique. When you get the tin stuff and you get the cricks, as a matter of fact, anything that you get packaged, wash it. You have an abundance of seawater. Wash it before you open it. Wash it before you open it. Why? But you know, I just told you. Rat urine. That's deadlier than a rat bite. So please, as you ensure that you stay alive by eating something, I'm saying to you, even before you eat it, wash it. Every single thing that you touch, wash it, because the rodents, they are on the hunt because they too want to stay alive. They too have to stay alive. So be mindful of that at all times. So Did I see somebody just call me? Oh, Mr. Call. You can call back. 442-0175. That's a WhatsApp number you can call. The landline? Not now. Not. I don't think anytime soon. Honestly, it is going to take a Herculean effort by the company to have the landlines back. I don't know if they're thinking about something new. They're probably thinking about something new at this particular point in time. But wow, I'm telling you, man. Maybe they need to run the lines on the ground just like how NASA runs the what you call it? I'm going back to the Meals on Wheels thing, you know. Because I want to know, what was your objective? Why did you send someone to do the inspection? Was it your intention to fail them, meaning the people who do the Meals on Wheels? You fail them. So you want to shut it down? Something that is providing over, 200 people per day with a hot meal, and you want to shut it down? What's wrong with you? What you have to do is to open others. You have the purse of the nation. Open others. Cause the fishermen to go out to fish and explain to them, look, whatever you catch, we are going to buy because you are going to use that to feed the people of Carriacou and PD Martinique. Instead of that, you want to shut it down. Look at you. All because you did not think about the idea first. All because you did not think about the idea first. Do you understand? My friend in Carriacou, good morning to you, Jackie. I know you're going to have a lot of problems accessing your water. I know you have water, but to access the water now because the pump, of course, works with electric and you can't. Oh my God, Jackie, I know the problem you get. Can somebody help my Jackie inside of Carriacou? Just to access the water. So she can get water. She has the water, but the system is the system that has the water, the tank that has the water, it's a bit high and it's a big challenge for her to get to the top of it to take it out like how you take water from the well because she can't pump it because there's no power. Oh me, oh my. I wish somebody could help my Jackie. Somebody just saying here with a WhatsApp message, Andre, the info on rats is correct. Yeah. You can't take chances with these rodents. I have a very good friend that rodents almost killed. Come on. And while we do all this, as I keep saying to y'all, and I've said it before, my good friend Linda Straker, top of the morning to you, Linda. How are you doing today? Linda said to me, she said, Dre, when I saw the pictures that came out of the devastation that happened in St. Patrick, I thought it was Carriacou also. Because she didn't realize that St. Patrick was hit that bad. Yes, we are hit really hard. We really hit hard. All we say and all we ask for is for people to remember that there's a parish called St. Patrick. That's all we ask. And these are the times. These are the times, and I'm going straight to the politics here. These are the times when I love to hear from people like Ali Matura. Yeah, Ali, where are you? Are you encouraging your people to do something about St. Patrick? People need to eat. There are people who lost their roofs and lost their homes. People were battered. So Ali, where are you? Yeah, you're going to say something about me today on your social media page. That'll be nice. Dr. Julie Dubois just sent me a message. She lost a cousin from that disease that is given by rat urine. She lost a cousin, you know. So I say to you people from Carriacou and PD Martinique, I know you have a lot of food. I know. Because you are saying that you have a lot of food. But hear what? Wash them. Wash it properly. I say, well, you don't water to wash it. Seawater, you have an abundance of that. Wash it. When you get the sardines and the tuna fish and the whatever, take it to the sea and wash them. And store them properly so you're sure that rats wouldn't get to them. Do you understand? A packet of rice you get, make sure it's sealed properly and wash it. Wash that package. Because you don't know. You don't know. You get some candy for the children, wash that packaging before you give it to the children. Because you never know. Let me tell you something. You guys need to know this. Carriacou is like a time bomb, you know. Because the government, they are dragging feet. They don't know what to do. So it's a time bomb. I've been told, I haven't been there, but I've been told that, hey, the stench in Carriacou is sometimes unbearable. The sun is hotter than before. Of course it's hotter than before. There ain't no building, nothing to take, nothing to help with the heat. There ain't no trees around. What is the plan that you're rolling out? What is the plan that you're rolling out for Carriacou? You think it's just about doing so and going to build a house? Look at it this way. I'll tell you straight up. The people are going to build back their houses. Because the marwet you're going to make, the people are just going to say, you know what? And Carriacou people are very independent people. A lot more independent than us on the mainland, like it or not. And they're going to do so and say, you know what? Let me just build my house. There are those who will have to take the help because they have no other way. But the majority of people from Carriacou, PD Martinique, they're going to just build back their houses. But you, the government, you have an opportunity to develop Carriacou as a model. Your water system, your health system, your electricity. You have to say, hey, solar, we need for you to do that. It's not that I don't want Grand Lake to make money. Of course, I want them. But we must be able to take a lot of the pressure from off the grid. As they say, we have to do our bit in relation to making the carbon footprint of the world smaller. So we have to do our bit too. So you have, government, all you just do something, all you just doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm about to make a statement. And, let me just deal with this one here. Dr. Dubois, good morning again. And Dr. Dubois is saying, even the ground provisions that stored outside in the storerooms or in boxes or in crate, it is advisable to wash them before peeling to preparing for consumption. So even the ground provisions, wash them too. Carriacou, don't take no chance. Mainland Grenada too, don't take no chances. Top of the morning to Anastasia Patterson. How are you, my dear? Trust that everything is fine with you. I go back and I ask again, your plans. What are we doing? Is it just going to be business as usual? What are your plans? Are you going to tell us what your plans are? Or are you just going to leave people in oblivion? Just well, we're going along and we don't know what's taking place, but we're going along. The National Democratic Congress is noted for getting Grenada into problems and not being able to take them out of it. The National Democratic Congress is noted for getting Grenada into problems and can't take it. And no, I'm not saying that you caused the hurricane, but you were there where the problem now with the hurricane is that you chose to go and watch cricket because you did not believe that the hurricane was going to hit Grenada. So you decided to go and watch cricket. To hell was us. As if you're going to watch cricket in your house. Yeah, internet. Tell your Dubai friends and get a bad internet so it ain't glitching and stuff like that. Come on, man. You know you did wrong. Prime Minister, you know you did wrong, And that could be the reason why you didn't answer the question when Linda asked you the question. Because you know you did wrong. Your father, who's a gentleman from the Munich area, well, he liked cricket, but you never played lime in your life. He played cricket. I think he played for Windwards. Your dad, ain't it? I think your dad played for Windwards. Definitely did play for Grenada. He definitely did play for Grenada. I don't know if he played for Windwards. But you never play cricket? When I do so, I check on your background inside the PBC. You didn't play cricket, Chief? You never play lime. But you leave and go and watch cricket in Barbados. You are a belly. What's going on with you? You need to do better than that. What are we rolling out in relation to health in Carriacou? Now, I'll tell you something, and this is important. The roads in Carriacou didn't get damaged, All you need is just to clear the roads. So that infrastructure was not damaged. What you have to do so is concentrate as a nation. You help people who need the help, yes. But then not everybody going to take your help. But you help the people who need the help and who are willing to accept the help. You help them. But what are you doing in relation to the nation's business, the health centers, the schools? How are you going to build them back? Just like how they were? You crazy? This is where you need the young techs, the people who can do, how you call the thing? The architects and so on, and those who do the drawings and so on. You need to go into National College and say, hey, here's what. You got a prize here. Because we're looking for people who can draw. Schools, Carriacou, what should they look like? Because you can't just build them just like that back. You have to do them futuristic. Where are you, man? It hurts me. It really does.
You gotta be careful.
But I gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful, careful.
According to Baby Daddy is saying, oh, you're going to build back better than 2004. Oh, please. Oh, please. Stop competing with... You know, here's what, eh? If you're in a race and every time you start a race, you smelling dust, you have a problem. Because you're in the back. And you continue to be in the back. What's up with you? Stop that. Let's do this thing different. Let's think about building the country and stop doing so and competing with the new national party. They're not the one in government. You are.
You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking.
Stephanie John, how you doing this morning? Trust that you're having a wonderful morning.
Be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Let me see what the likes look like this morning. Okay, and we're going to see what the likes look like this morning. Let's go into the YouTube and check the likes. Brenda Phillip, what's up? We only had 44 likes, but I'll hit the like button and make it 45. Come on. Brenda, you ain't hit that like button yet, girl? Terrence Charles, top of the morning to you. Come on, we need at least 100 likes today. And share the broadcast, share the broadcast. You know you need to share it. As Erica Thomas has said here, Andre, it have house in Chantemel roof that gone and nobody come around. I believe you. So that's why I say, where is Mr. Andal? Mr. Andal, have you been visiting? Have you visited your constituency? Have you taken the opportunity to walk through your constituency to realize that's not like the fire, where everything happened in one place, But have you been to the people who suffered from the fire and probably had started to build back to realize that, hey, they probably suffered some destruction also? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm finding out here that, you see, okay. Terrence Charles, who is one of our our viewers don't know where he's from. Good morning, Terrence. But Terrence is saying that Peter Thomas was a cricketer and a national cricketer at that. Peter Thomas was a cricketer and a national cricketer at that. And Peter Thomas is the father of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Yeah, Peter Thomas from Munich.
What you say?
Where are you, Peter? You need to talk to your son.
You gotta be careful, careful.
There are some things that I have found out, yeah, that I can't even talk about. All I can tell you is that Peter Thomas was a hot boy. Yeah, man. Peter Thomas, wow.
We have to prepare
He was a ladies' man.
to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy. Man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there.
Morning, Natalia John. How you doing?
You got to be careful.
Gotta be careful whatever you do. I love the fact that at least we have 300 people viewing at this particular point in time. Peace. But I tell you, I don't like the fact that I only have, let's check and see how many likes we have. Only 67 likes, that sounds good.
Which direct?
Come on, we can get 100 likes pretty easy. Norma Felix, top of the morning to you. Norma laughing because I say Peter Thomas was the ladies' man. So anybody who knows that they had a relationship with Peter Thomas, listen to me carefully here. Anybody who knows that they had a relationship with Peter Thomas and the Peter Thomas is from Munich, then you know that you had a relationship with the father of the Grenadian Prime Minister.
A little room for loneliness.
No, I didn't say anything wrong. I just doing something, just giving a bit of information.
It's only
I didn't even know his name is Terrence Charles. I said the guy's name is Peter Thomas.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah. They hate me for that too. They want to crucify Andre for that. What are you crucifying me for? That's just his dad. His dad was a ladies' man.
And how you doing it?
You gotta be careful.
If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Hold on. Somebody sent me a message and say, hey, you jealous the man? No. Why would I be jealous of the gentleman? No. Are you crazy, man? Why you get jealous, man? I just hoping and pray that the people who went to Meals on Wheels in Carriacou, the hell people, I hope that they go to NADMA, where NADMA storing all this stuff, and check on it too. I hope. Because we all know that your intentions weren't good, Your intention was just shut down the damn thing. If you had found one error, you shut it down. But and then Peter just do something, cover all their bases. You know what I'm telling you? That is not a just yesterday party. That is a thing that is an institution. You know what I'm telling you? You understand? Somebody saying to me here, give thanks to NNP that the idea of solar is even possible. If Grenlec still owned by WRB, who was represented by the PM against Grenadians, that would not be a thing. Wow. That's a hard one. But we really and truly, we have to diversify. Grenlec will continue to make their monies. It's absolute, but we have to look at it as even companies like because Grenlec has a solar farm here in St. Patrick, You didn't know that. Yeah, in the Plains area. they have a solar farm there on about a quarter of an acre of land. I think, yeah, they have a solar farm there. So Grand Lake has solar farms. You know, where they generate power and send it back to the grid. So the thing is, it is about lessening our carbon footprint. And that is good. 442-0175. Who's going to be our next caller? Let me see. Let me see if there are any WhatsApp messages. Bay Sky saying, morning, Andre. They can also use antibacterial surface spray to wipe the food. Yeah, they can do that. That is true, Bay Sky. That is so true. Who else is linking us? Lenroy, good morning to you. Eric Otley, Patrick Otley, good morning. And hey, let me just say this to you, yeah? And this one is very important. You see, just like how you treated the COVID and how careful you were and how much you were concerned about sanitizing, that should be the way you sanitize now again. So the people who send in food and whatever, the disinfectant wipes in the bottles, in the packages and whatever, send those too. They're needed. Send those disinfectant wipes. They're needed now more than ever. So when you're packing your box and your barrel and whatever to send off to Carriacou, I'm speaking to those of you now in the diaspora. When you're packing to send off to Carriacou, ensure that you pack these wipes. Do you understand? And if you could pack the liquid, not the gel ones, but the liquid sanitizer, if you can pack those too, pack it. Lysol is a good one. Spray. Can spray and then they can wipe. Pack those too. Patsy Frank, good morning to you, and how you doing? Here's hoping that you're having a wonderful day. Dolores Redhead, what's up? What's popping, my girl? And Matheson, Jocelyn Matheson, how are you doing this morning? What are you saying? Good morning, Andre. Struggling to get a good reception. We are well. Jocelyn Matheson, where are you? And I'm trying to figure out where you are so I can tell you a bit about your reception. 91.5, that is working good towards the south of the island and probably inside of Grenville also. Engineer is supposed to go up to Kublal today, and then he will make a determination as to what gives and what's happening in that neck of the woods. So outside of that, I'm not in a position to tell you anything at this time. Tomorrow morning, God's will, I should be able to tell you what the latest score is. Brenda Phillip. Yeah, Brenda is one who's always chatting on the live, and she's always sending a message here and a message there. So if you can't call and you probably want to send a message, 442-0175, you can also send a message to that thing. I can read out the message here, if that, or if you're on the live, meaning you're on the YouTube, you can also send a message there and I can read it out. In case you're wondering, it's what, 23 minutes, and that's 23 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour? 23? No, 26. Make it 26 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. On a good looking, excellent looking morning here. Monday morning inside of Grenada, Carriacou, and PD Martinique. We love you, dear. And how dare you not realize that we love you and we care.
Tourism is me, tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations, at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and stringman music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou and Petit Matinee Carnival, the Carriacou Stringman Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home.
Become a leak finder. Check for leaks in and around your home. Common places for leaks in the home are kitchen pipes, below kitchen sinks, shower heads, bathroom faucets, toilet tanks, and laundry rooms. One drip every second adds up to 5 gallons per day.
A message from the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada G-Cruise project.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You gotta be careful. How you move when you're moving, which direction you going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be really, really careful. I'm not a carpenter. I'm not that kind of, most of the work I do is just talk. So I'm not a carpenter. But I just wish that I was a carpenter at this time and I could muster some friends and I could go to Carriacou just to help one family. And you might say I'm selfish. No, I'm not selfish. Matheson and her husband, they're really and truly in need of some help. They lost their roof and they have a couple of tarpaulins that can be used to do some sort of a covering at this particular point in time. Now they're downstairs the house, and while the sun wouldn't really get to them, but when it rains, the house is like a waterfall, simply because they lost the roof. And it seems like nobody's able to help. And I've been trying to figure out, well, where are the young men in Carriacou? Like you will have the young men in Grenada going out and help. On mainland, they will go out and help. But where are the young men in Carriacou? And I'm going to be I'm asking a question here. Minister Tevin Andrews, is it true that you are providing funds for the young men who continue to sit in the shop and drink and play dominoes? Is that true, Minister Andrew? Is it true that you tell them money's not a problem? So based on that, they're not working, Minister Andrews? Is that true? Minister Andrews, is it true that the people who you claim volunteered to do the cleaning, is it true that you paid them? Is it true? I'm asking here. I'm asking. The people of Carriacou, Minister Andrews, they are tired of you and your incompetence. You need to ship up, bro. I mean, Kennedy Boudlal claims to be your political father. So hence the reason why I am understanding now you don't know anything, because you chose the wrong political father. Kennedy Boudlal knows nothing. So now I could understand why you are behaving like that, Minister Tevin Andrews. If you listen to Kennedy Boudlal, oh my God, that is sure somebody will call KB and say, KB, Andrew talking about you on the radio again. Duh, I always do talk about him. There's nothing strange, not to him anyway. But Minister Andrews, Tevin Andrews, you need to get it together. The people of Carriacou and PD Martinique, they need you now more than ever. They need you now more than ever. I know you're having a lot of sleepless nights. I know you don't know which way is up. But brother, when you signed in, this was not promised to be a holy trip. Because even the holiest among holies trip, which is the travel to Mecca, as the Muslims who've been to Mecca, it's one of the most horrifying trips to make. But I guess when you make it finally, you feel whatever you feel. The Muslims will tell you that. So this trip that you signed up for, Minister Andrews, Honky-dory you thought it was going to be? No, no, no. Not honky-dory at all. We've gotten to 92 likes. I said I wanted to get to at least 100, friends. Come on. We only have what? Another 20 minutes of the program. We need to get to that 100 likes this morning. Baby daddy, come on. Let them hulk up the likes, man. Today's supposed to be cabinet. So I'm assuming that coming out of cabinet would be some decisions today. At least some decisions, Mr. Prime Minister. And Mr. Prime Minister, I want to congratulate you here. You did not make the trip to Montreal. I honestly thought that you were going to go in, but it means that somebody beside you said, no, 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 Deacon, you can't do that. And you did not make that trip. I was so happy to hear that you did not make the trip because I know you wanted to go. You like playing, you like to fly. That's probably your hobby. We've never asked you really and truly, what is your hobby? We've never asked you that. But we need to ask you, what is your hobby? Do you understand? But again, congratulations for not making that trip. That trip to what do you call the place? To Montreal, I think that's where you wanted to go. I say they're having a function. Oh, bingo! We've gotten to 100 likes. 100 likes. Yeah. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. We did it this morning. We have to realize that this nation belongs to us. We have a person calling here. Let's take that call. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre. Good morning, Andre. How are you?
Cindy?
Did you have to call my name?
Yeah, I had to call your name because it kind of like, I haven't heard from you in a million years. I say you travel and thing and you probably get married and all them kind of stuff.
No, I'm there. I listen to you every morning. I listen to y'all.
You
Real FM every day.
You drop me, man. You drop me like hot potatoes. That's not good.
Not necessarily. I listen. I just decided to just be a little bit silent and observe.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call this morning?
Well, I'm just calling to say hello to you.
Oh, you are.
And
You are. Wonderful, wonderful. How the children?
and oh, they're doing great. They're doing great. A bit traumatized by the hurricane because
Well, I was about to ask you because
the
where
last.
you are on top there, Chimney Hill, you probably got some wind, yeah?
Yes, yeah, a couple trees fell and so, but the where I live, nothing happened to where I live.
Oh, that's
But
wonderful.
yes, but I'm just so it's you have to say thank God for life and stuff, but um I'm wondering if we actually do have people in charge of at the moment, in charge of constituencies and so forth, because they're not actually visible within the constituency, or they just probably not coming around where I live. Moreover, I'm kind of wondering what's going on with Carriacou at the moment, in the fact that there are people still what is the what are they doing in terms of helping persons rebuild? At this moment, I think they have enough food. Um, uh, there's enough food, but there are persons still wondering what's going on with them and the house. I mean, even though it's a little temporary structure, still they could put up. I'm wondering what is the plan for the persons in Carriacou, uh, who need help with rebuilding. I mean, it's not all about cleaning up. You have people volunteering to clean up, yes, but I mean, are you actually going on the ground, speaking to people one on one, trying to figure out what is the next move? It's 2 weeks today since burial passed, and at this point, I think there should be some form of mobilization in regards to material for houses. Right now, all I've seen is a helicopter passing up and down. I don't know who is in the helicopter. But as I understand, the Prime Minister of Grenada was sponsored a helicopter by the St. Lucian Prime Minister. But what is the actual plan on the ground? Are you speaking to the people on the ground? Are you? I mean, there are people who are in fact they don't know where to start from, and I think this process, NADMA and whoever, needs to be on the ground, talking to the people, trying to see how you could get them back up, even though it's just a temporary structure. Still, so people could have some form of independence, that they don't have to be in a shelter or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just find as if this government is just they do things for optics. It's just for optics. It's just for show. It's just taking pictures to show that you're doing this or you're doing that and putting up and there's nothing actually being done. You need to start getting things done. Actually, trying to get to the people and find out, well, what I mean, I don't know. It's just pictures and pictures and pictures, but pictures of what? Cleaning up, bringing up people to clean up, volunteering. So this is the voluntary government now. I mean, you have enough money. You have enough money that you could actually start paying people to do a little job here or do something. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get the rationale behind this present administration and the delusional people that are actually following them and think that everything is going so nice and dandy. I don't know if they dispersed the money from the insurance yet that I mean this money could be used to start helping the persons in Carriacou rebuild. It's 2 weeks. You getting people to clear road. Go get people to help people clear their place, clean up where the houses fell. See if they could salvage some of the material, if there's still material, some galvanized. This is what you need to do. The hands on with persons. That's what you need to start doing. Get down on the ground with the individuals and start helping them clear up their place. You go in and clean roads. Yes, road needs to be clean. You could pay people to clean the roads, but you could get people also to volunteer to assist people to get the material or start see what I mean. People get frustrated, They will get frustrated, and stop the optics. Stop with the optics now. And you're doing nothing. I mean, look at the houses in Carriacou. Carriacou don't have electricity. So you're talking about there's no water, there's no electricity. Well, they say right now nobody has water, or maybe whoever have had electricity and water. I mean, fix the houses in the housing scheme or what the Chinese build and put people in there still. Let them know that it's a temporary measure until you can get your house back up. Why you have this place locked down? And people out there wandering, going back and forth to their house just to watch it on the ground and go back again. You getting people frustrated. Time to put it come up from on top of the sky. You're in the sky still. It's 2 years. Put the boots on the ground and get it done, man. Why you have the place locked up? Put them in the house and fix it if you have to fix it after. What the money you getting to you getting the money to do? To put in your pocket? Come on. It's kind of frustrating with this government, you're not creating no form of employment. What employment have you created for the last 2 years? Except you hear people getting big loans and big hope, and you see once the people getting all the everything, and you talk about NNP used to do that. That you crazy. That was crazy. Everybody was eating something, whether indirectly or directly, because the economy would have favored the persons would have favored um businesses would be indirectly affected because of how the economy was. Right now, everybody crying. Whether good, bad, I mean, everybody is complaining that the money is not calculating. What are you doing? Is that all now?
Yes. So you okay? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
I just making sure that you're okay because I just got a message and it's supposed to cause you to laugh. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Then people say
Yes.
then people say they're still waiting for you to play the Alphos yesterday. Well, I'm just telling you.
Tell the individual. I actually spoke to the individual and told them why I couldn't make it. But you You must also come down and play some Alphos
Where?
on a Sunday.
Where?
That's in by in Paradise. They just have a little Alphos playing and stuff,
Yeah,
and they just cook food and all kind of thing. Ask them if they leave food for me.
I
I
don't
come
know.
in and eat it
I
today.
just telling you that, and people say they're still waiting on you to play the all fools. That is all I can tell. That is all they say. So I know. Just
Well, I did apologize for not coming, but that's okay.
so you see, your people following you. They following you. They following, making sure you're good.
They following you.
Me? They
You're
follow.
following.
They follow
Yes,
you.
they listen to you all religiously, you know.
Yeah.
The person that message you really they listen to you all religiously. All on a Sunday while we playing all fours. They radio loud listening to Master Call on them.
Okay. So you're good, right? Everything's okay. The family's fine. Everybody's okay,
I'm
right?
yes, I'm good. How
How's
are you?
Ma?
I'm not
How's
getting you on the radio.
Yeah,
She's good, thanks.
we had a bit of a bother, of course, and
Yeah, I
the
know.
engineer is gonna go up there for the first time today, and
Okay, great.
after today, I'll know what it is. But 91.5, that's working. You should get that
I'm
in.
not getting it.
You're not getting it. Okay, you should get it in Grenville
No.
though. So
Oh yeah, I guess I have to check.
yeah, but I'll let listeners know by tomorrow what's the latest. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my dear. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. You
And,
too.
and
Have a
don't
good day.
forget the all fours, eh? Don't forget the all fours.
Nah. We gotta go there and play some offers maybe next week.
Yes. Take care, my dear.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. 8:54, 6 minutes to go. Are we going to have another call before we wrap it up for the morning? I don't know, but I would really appreciate if we have another call. 4420175. Those are the digits that you can call. Yeah, I really need to I need to help Matheson. That thing and that one is like a police boots on my gun. Huh. Sweets for my sweets and sugar for my honey. I know, let me thank you folks for getting us to 109 likes for the morning. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Thanks to each and every one of you. What is Brenda saying about overpaid ministers? St. Vincent Prime Minister paying $135 to $150 to people for cleaning, but Grenada Prime Minister only one volunteers. Oh. Oh, Goddess, you're asking, is WhatsApp working? Yes, the WhatsApp is working. The landline is not working. So the 4420175, that is our WhatsApp number for the studio. So that's all that's working. Yeah. I remember hearing the Prime Minister for St. Vincent and Grenadines, Ralph Gonzalez, did say that he is looking to bring a couple of the youngsters who would have taken up temporary residence on mainland, bringing a couple of them back to Canawan and Union Island, and to have them assist in the cleanup and paying them maybe $135, $150 per day to have them clean. I don't believe that we have a problem for money. So Toza said that, Prime Minister said that we don't really have a problem for money. So if that's the situation and if the monies are available, have the youngsters make $1. This is an opportunity for them to make. Okay, and we've got this lady with us. Goddess Bella, good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. I'm so glad to finally get everything. We finally got power and the internet and just it's been a mess. Barrel came through here and just mashed up the whole damn place. I'm not even gonna lie. It's done too much. Then Barrel had to go. But look, to add on to the St. Vincent, I was watching the update and I'm not gonna lie, they doing a little more than cleaning up. They're rebuilding roofs, like they working really, really fast. So just to add on to, the person who said about St. Vincent and them getting paid and Grenada Carriacou only looking for volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
They cleaning up on top of rebuilding. So big up to them. But yes, I'm so glad to finally be able to get on and
Well, we were wondering what was wrong. There were viewers who were saying, "Hey, what's up with Goddess? Is she okay?" And I was continuously asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" But I'm
man,
so glad to hear you and to realize that you are with us still. Wonderful. I love that.
yes. I'm gonna pop in as soon as my eyes open and I see that little notification come on. I'm like, okay, oh yeah,
All right.
I'm on.
All
But I
right.
know you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go, my
So
dear.
but
Ta-
yeah, change the plans too. I might be in St. Patrick. So instead of St. Andrews. So but I'm still cause my
So well,
house
you just
and
you have my number, so you can just reach out to me, whatever.
okay, got you.
Okay, take care,
All
my
right.
darling. Hey.
Okay. Bless up.
All right,
All
bless.
right.
Okay, bye bye. Yeah, touching base there with God is better. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What a wonderful way for us to end this morning. I thank every single one of you who made that contribution to the program this morning. And here's hoping that you'll be able to join me again tomorrow morning, God's willing, right here on your favorite radio station. That's Real, that's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. And here's hoping that you guys will have a wonderful day and continue listening to Real, because we've got real stuff for you. Maxine and Kira, they've got you covered in the news. Dugo is out there, he's got you musically. And together, we're gonna do this thing like it's never done before. Good morning, Grenada, and goodbye.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest update of news as produced by Triple N. The details when we return.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Hello and welcome back. I am your presenter, Kira Conpot. Locally, the Ministry of Health informs the public and in particular residents of St. John and St. Mark that due to unforeseen circumstances, there is a disruption in the provision of medical services at the Guav Health Center. Effective immediately, all services are temporarily offered or relocated to the Victoria Medical Station in St. Mark. In the region, in Barbados, Deputy Prime Minister Cynthia Bradshaw has emphasized the critical challenges and importance of global partnerships for Barbados and other small island developing states. She